Welcome to day 3 of the 30-day face yoga challenge. Today we are slowing it down, and for good reason, which we will explore throughout this workout. We're going to start by taking our hands, placing them together and rubbing them, creating heat between our palms. Now, we're not rushing here, so take your time, really get a good amount of heat generated between those hands. We're going to place them on our eyes, and this is going to completely relax our eyes. And while we're here, we're going to practice a couple rounds of box breathing. So with box breathing, we're inhaling, holding, exhaling, holding, and then starting the cycle again. We're going to use a count of 4, and we'll all get started together. Let's inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Now practice 2 more rounds of this on your own, continuing with the box breathing. So Mahatma Gandhi said, "There is more to life than increasing its speed." And that is what we're going to explore today. And we're actually going to focus on how doing the face yoga exercises in a slow way actually produces much better results than doing them quickly or forcefully. So by now you should be almost done with your last round of box breathing. And when you are, you can slowly and gently remove your hands from your face, and we'll get started with the workout. So we're going to start off with cat eyes. So take your palms and place them on your temples, covering the ends of your eyebrows. Now, normally we would just jump right into a workout and start activating. But make sure your hands are symmetrical, they're pressing into each side evenly, and it feels even on each side. Next, you want to press in with your hands, up and back. And once you have that correct positioning, you can close your eyes against the resistance of your hands. So our hands are moving backward at a 45-degree angle, making the shape of cat eyes, and then our eyes are squeezing shut against the opposite resistance coming from our hands. You want to make sure that you are releasing tension between your eyebrows and on your forehead. Release any tension in your jaw, your neck, and your shoulders if possible. Try to keep your elbows wide here and sitting up straight as opposed to rounding forward. Go ahead and release slowly. Great job. Take your index finger and your middle finger and gently stretch the side of your face at your temples. Go slow here and really feel into the muscle you're stretching. Now place your bottom hand stabilized and then run the fingers of your top hand upwards to stretch through this muscle here and reverse and massage any crow's feet. Go ahead and release, and then we'll move to the other side. Slowly and gently stretching this temporalis muscle that we just worked out in cat eyes. No need to force or go quickly. Think about that mind-body muscle connection that you can develop when you go slowly and do these workouts intentionally. Place your bottom hand stabilized and run your top fingertips upwards, stretching through this area, reversing any fine lines and wrinkles on the outer corner of your eyes. Go ahead and release gently, and we're moving back to cat eyes. So taking your palms, placing them on your temples, covering the ends of your eyebrows, making sure that you're pressing into both sides evenly. Lift up and back at a 45-degree angle. And then once you feel like you have this set up correctly, you can close your eyes and squeeze them shut against the opposite resistance coming from your hands. You can imagine you're looking down at your chin, or you're squeezing your eyes in and down. If you need to readjust the pose, you can do that. Sometimes it feels like one hand is pressing in or back more intensely than the other hand. You can use a mirror to make sure things are symmetrical, but really focus on activating the outer part of your eye here. Relax the area in between your eyebrows, your forehead, your jaw, your chin. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Take a deep breath in through your nose, a long exhale, and then go ahead and release. Take 3 fingers from each hand and gently tap around your eyes. So you have an option here to close your eyes and look up towards your third eye. Not only does this help activate our third eye center, it also helps refresh and balance our internal glands. So we're tapping along the eye, increasing circulation in this orbicularis oculi muscle, waking up the muscle, increasing blood flow and nutrients that can get to the outermost layer of skin here. So that's going to help reverse dark circles. It's going to help brighten the skin around the eyes. We're also going to assist with helping to remove that accumulated lymph from underneath the eyes and around the eyes, which will reduce puffiness. So we're going to do cat eyes one last time. Gently placing your hands on your temples, covering the ends of your eyebrows, making sure to slowly set up the pose and make sure each side is even before we press in, up, and back. We're checking in with our shoulders and our neck, readjusting if we need to, and then squeezing our eyes shut, finally against the opposite resistance. So cat eyes is one of my favorite face yoga exercises. It does so much, and it's one of the first exercises that you should learn as a beginner because it's going to activate some of the larger muscles on our face. If we just start working out our delicate eye muscles right from the start, a lot of times we won't see results because there's bigger muscles in play that are also connected to these muscles. So cat eyes is great for lifting the side of the face at the temples. It's also going to help eliminate wrinkles around the eyes, lift the upper eyelids, and it really opens the face and gets rid of any of that accumulated lymph that can settle underneath our lower eyelid. In the lifting of the side of the face, it can reduce nasolabial folds, and then of course it's going to release all those stagnations and adhesions on the side of the eye which cause crow's feet. So amazing exercise. Go ahead and release. Now let's stimulate the area underneath our eyes, taking a couple fingers on each hand. You can use 2 or 3 and gently placing them underneath your eyes and making small circles with your fingers. This is a very gentle massage, stimulating this muscle, releasing any tension, helping to improve circulation and blood flow. This helps to reduce dark circles. It's going to help reduce puffiness around your eyes, and it also feels amazing. And notice how good it feels to just slowly massage this area rather than forcefully or quickly. Really feel into it. Now you can go ahead and release. We're going to set up for long big O by taking a deep breath in through our nose, dropping our jaw, creating a long and narrow O with our mouth. Wrap both your upper and lower lip around your teeth, and then against that opposite resistance, lift your cheeks up like you want to smile. Now, the reason we're going so slow here is that oftentimes if we're not moving slow, we're going to activate the incorrect muscles. So there's a few options for hand placements here. Now I'm putting my hands on the side of my face. This is so I do not create wrinkles next to my eyes. We'll go over a few more of the hand positions that go along with the long big O, which is a very foundational exercise in face yoga. So feel that connection of your cheeks lifting. And if you don't feel like your cheeks are lifting, just focus on the sensation. Go ahead and release. And you can blow a few raspberries to release any tension in your lips and your mouth area. We're going to do a wonderful little massage by taking our index finger and thumb of each hand, and then starting underneath the nose, we're going to pinch and roll outwards. This area has a lot of tension because our mouth muscle is this round muscle, and then we have many other muscles that branch into our mouth muscle. So this area can have a lot of adhesions, stickiness, or tension, and we want to really massage it. You can work a little bit outward, so now you are massaging along the nasolabial line, releasing any tension in this area. Again, we're going slow, we're not rushing, and you can go ahead and release. Moving back to long big O, deep breath in through your nose, drop your jaw, create a long and narrow O, wrap your lips around your teeth, lift your cheeks, and then if you are someone that experiences tension in between your brows or you notice wrinkles on your forehead, then this would be the hand placement for you. Your cheeks are lifted up against the opposite resistance, and you can sometimes press on your cheeks to get that mind-body connection. You can gently lean your head back for more of effect as you lift your cheeks up, pulling from the corners of your mouth, being careful not to wrinkle the areas around your eye. And this exercise is so amazing for lifting and toning really the entire face. It's going to help reduce nasolabial folds caused by atrophy and volume loss. It's also going to just revitalize the skin on the face. Go ahead and release. You can blow a few raspberries to release any tension in the lips and mouth. Let's massage underneath the nose using our index finger and thumb to gently pinch and roll, starting from the center underneath the nose. And you can work a little outwards if that feels good. Gently pinching and rolling. You want to make sure this is getting down into the muscle, but it can be gentle. Make sure not to pull on your skin. Release any tension in your jaw and your neck, and then go ahead and release. And we're going to do the long big O one last time. So take a deep inhale through your nose, drop your jaw, create a long and narrow O, setting your lips up back around your teeth, and then take the hand position that feels best for you, whether it's on the side of your face, if you want to hold your chin long. So imagine, if you will, you're working out your body, you're trying to train your glutes like in one of these photos, but instead of activating your glute muscle, have you ever done it? I know I'm guilty of this. You kind of just thrust your entire body upward, so your back is working, your legs are working, but the glute isn't being isolated. That's the same with face yoga. We need to slow it down and activate the correct muscles, because if we're not activating the correct muscles and we're just thrusting our face upward, we're not going to see the results we want. And of course, we never want to be doing more harm than good when we're taking this beautiful time out for self-care and self-love. So my main point is just to go slow, don't rush, focus on feeling the exercise. Don't focus on what it looks like. Focus on activating the muscle and feeling into the muscles rather than trying to just send your cheeks up to the sky, thrusting your entire face upward. Go ahead and release, blow a few raspberries. I hope that makes sense. Releasing any tension in your mouth and your lips. And then we'll do our little under the nose massage one last time. So this is another example of why going slow is so much better in face yoga. Rather than just quickly copying what I'm doing without feeling into what's happening, when you go slow, you feel the muscles, you feel the resistance, the tension starting to release. And that's so important, to be intuitive and start developing a connection and awareness with your own unique face. And that's exactly how you'll get the most benefits from face yoga, is really falling in love with yourself and understanding what's happening with your own face. Go ahead and release. We're going to move on to the lower part of the face and do high jaw press. So take your hands and place them on your collarbone, gently one hand over the other to stabilize your skin here. Wrap your lower lip around your lower teeth and then protrude your chin slightly forward. If you can, place your entire tongue up to the roof of your mouth and gently look up, leading with your chin up and out until you feel an activation underneath your chin and on your neck. So we're going very slow, setting this up, making sure that each side of our jaw is protruding forward in the same way. Make sure you're not unevenly sticking out your chin more on one side. Check in with the upper part of your face and make sure you're not carrying any tension in between your eyebrows, your eyes, or your forehead. You can now release from the pose slowly and gently, and we're going to give ourselves a nice jaw massage. So take your fingertips and gently massage in circles on your jaw muscle, this overworked tense masseter muscle. Really focus on going slow and connecting with this muscle, releasing any tension or pressure in this area. And again, I'm guilty of this sometimes. I've seen clients that are guilty of this. We want to go sometimes so hard and so fast, but in the forcefulness and the quickness, we're kind of missing the point that this should be relaxing the muscle, not adding more stimulation and more stress. So you can go ahead and release, and we're going to take our index finger and thumb and do the massage underneath the chin. So again, you can be intuitive here. I'm pinching and rolling outwards. This mentalis muscle and the depressor anguli oris in this area often become very tense, and this can be one of the main reasons for a lot of the issues like jowls, nasolabial folds, marionette lines. So we want to make sure, and of course downward turning corners of the mouth. So we want to make sure that we really release tension in this area. Again, going slowly, giving it a loving touch, not forcefully or angrily kind of going at it. Slowly and gently and lovingly massaging any tension out of this area. This should feel really good, as this area is often very tense and tight. Go ahead and release. Moving back to high jaw press, we're going to try a different hand position with this one. If you are someone who develops the lines on the outer corners of the mouth, the smile lines when doing this exercise, because we're wrapping our lower lip around our teeth, we're protruding our jaw forward, it could intensify nasolabial folds, which it does for me. So this is how I would hold my hands to straighten out those folds. The exercise becomes less intense because we don't have the resistance from the hands on the collarbone, But as long as you're sticking your tongue up to the roof of your mouth, you can still help to intensify the exercise. You still want to make sure that you're checking in with the upper part of your face. Release any tension in your eyebrows, your forehead. Make sure both sides of your face are protruding equally. Your hands are in equal position. And then slowly, gently release. Great job. We're going to go back to our jaw massage, gently and lovingly releasing any tension from our jaw. This is another severely overworked, over-tense, over-strong muscle. When out of alignment, it can cause a dramatic sagging of the face as it's pulling on all the muscles around it. My jaw muscle is very tense and tight, and massage has been such a blessing. I have to use a mouth guard at night because I'm grinding my teeth, but this has helped tremendously. So a great jaw massage should never be overlooked, especially if you have any type of tension in this area. And again, we're going slow and feeling into the muscle, into the different layers and parts, and consciously use your mind to release tension, and then the massage to help release any of that unconscious tension we talked about. That tension we can't release by sending signals to the muscle to go ahead and relax. So that's why we go in with the massage, and we help soothe and relax the muscle into relaxation and release any tension. Great job. So moving underneath the mouth, using our index finger and thumb and rolling outwards, starting at the chin and covering the entire area underneath our mouth, as this is very tense. And again, going slow it's so much easier to release the tension here. So feel into this area, consciously release any tension. Notice if either side feels more tight than the other side, or if maybe you're somebody who experiences spasms in your chin or underneath your mouth. You really want to take time to release tension in this area. A lot of times this area is tight, and unlike our jaw, which we notice and feel, we can feel that tenseness. A lot of times tension in this area can go unnoticed or undetected. Last time, high jaw press. Place your hands wherever you feel you get the most benefit. The last option would be one hand on the collarbone and then the other hand using to straighten out the smile lines on the sides of the mouth. So your lower lip is wrapped around your lower teeth, your chin is protruding forward. This exercise is so great for toning and lifting the jawline, firming up the skin on the neck. It's going to help reverse the double chin. It's going to help reverse jowls and really just tone up the entire lower part of your face. We also get a little bit of lift in our cheeks here, as well as toning and balancing all of the muscles of mastication and helping to increase flexibility in our temporomandibular joint. Again, check in with the upper part of your face, release any tension in your shoulders and your neck, gently release, and we will massage our jaw one last time. I can't say enough about releasing jaw tension. So this would be, somewhere where someone would get Botox in order to paralyze the jaw muscles so that it can't overwork. And that, of course, is one way to go. But another way to go is just massaging the muscle, which, of course, is free to do. It feels amazing. It's healthy. It takes a little effort up front, but then you get to see results that are better and better each day, rather than results that decline with injectables. So just food for thought. Going slow here, feeling into all the fibers of the muscle, allowing yourself to completely clear your mind and be present with your face yoga practice. Go ahead and release. We will massage underneath the chin one last time. So taking your index finger and your thumb, or intuitively how you feel, starting at the chin, pinching and rolling. And we're not pinching outwards, we're pinching and rolling. So we're not causing any problems to the skin. We just want to relax this area here. So if your chin feels tense, linger there. You can make little squeezing motions on your chin muscle back and forth, gently opening your mouth. If that depressor anguli oris muscle coming from your mouth corner down to your jawline, it's a triangular muscle, feels tense, or if you experience droopy corners of the mouth, you'll want to massage in that area underneath your mouth corners, between your mouth corner and your jawline, really releasing any tension in this area, and then go ahead and release. So I hope I've sold you on this concept of slowing it down, feeling into your own face, learning from and loving your own beautiful, unique face. So that will conclude day 3's workout. Like I said, things are going to pick up, I promise. And if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.